Fingers crossed it's a grouper. There you go. That's better. So yeah, here I am at the gas station at 5 in the morning, getting this thing filled up, and I'll be glad when gas prices are a little bit better. But yeah, I got a 100-gallon tank, so y'all wonder why charters cost what they do. It's because gas ain't cheap. Anyway, I'm here getting filled up, and we're gonna get on out there. Morning, y'all. This is Captain Dave with Daytona Hardcore Fishing, or Hardcore Fishing in Daytona. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning. Is it Wednesday? No, it's Thursday. Thursday morning. My bad. We got some pretty nice conditions today. Right now, there's a little bit of an offshore wind, so we're gonna go out there and do a little bit of trolling. But the wind's really supposed to lay down right around noon and stay that way for the rest of the day. So we're gonna troll for a couple hours this morning, get some barracuda, some kingfish, maybe some Spanish mackerel, and then once the winds lay down, we're gonna get on out there. We're gonna go about 50-60 miles and go out to the Gulf Stream, see if we can't find some weed patches, get some mahi, and run a couple drifts and try to get some grouper. But it's supposed to rain later today on land. It's not supposed to rain offshore. So as long as we stay offshore, we don't have to worry about rain or storms or whatever. So today's looking like it's gonna be a beautiful day. But wish us luck, and we'll see what we can get into. Pretty good marks on the screen. I don't know if y'all can see that. We just got a hit on one of the rods. Yeah, it's going to this side. There you go. Just walk forward with it. All right, barracuda in the boat. Fish number one. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. You coming? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, start going to the side. Yeah, stick it in the rod, hold it. All right, another cuda in the boat, and we are on again. This is our third hookup so far. We've been trolling for about 30 minutes and 3 fish so far. All right, there you go. Another barracuda. So right now we're trolling over an area we like to call NASCAR. Basically because we keep doing laps all the way around it. again and again and again and again, like the Daytona 500. But there's a whole bunch of wrecks in this area. So we just go make loops all around all of them. And we catch a lot of fish that way. Good area to troll. We just got to make sure we're paying attention. We don't run into anybody. that might have come close to happening once or twice. I don't know. But yeah, so far we got 3 barracuda in the boat. I know a lot of people think barracuda are trash fish, but they're freaking delicious. Especially if you get the small ones. The small ones you ain't gotta worry about ciguatera. They haven't gotten big enough eating all the little fish, all the little reef fish that have the ciguatera. But we're gonna make a few more laps around NASCAR. We just start Daytona. We just start calling this Daytona 500 right around here. But wish us luck. I don't know if y'all can see it from here, but that boat over there, the name of it is Talladega. We were just saying it's pretty ironic considering we call this area NASCAR, and there's a boat named Talladega. I'm sure a lot of y'all know that's also a popular NASCAR racetrack. Man, it's like a rally race out here today. Everybody's trolling. We got boats trolling over there. We got boats trolling over there. Man, it's gonna be and that one's trolling too. 1, 2, 3, 4 of us trolling. And these guys are just sitting in the middle bottom fishing, probably cussing us all. Hey man, you got a spot locked up in a good trolling spot. Hopefully nobody hooks into their line or them. Hopefully not us, if anybody does. But yeah, let's see if we can make something out of this mess out here in NASCAR. Come up? Yeah. Sure did. Well, we got 2 hits right through there. Okay. That's good. Have to go back through there. Well, that was exciting. Went over the Liberty ship, and bam, bam, we got the planer got tripped, and they got the bait off of one of our top water lures. Or one of I don't know if it's really top water. It's like a few feet down. The Reaper rig. Our Reaper rig got hit, and our planer got hit. So we're gonna rebait, and we're gonna go back over that thing. There were some good marks when I went by it too. Alright, hang around. There you go. Nice. There you go. Put it in the boat. That is CUDA number 4. What we have here, the rigged ballyhoo with a chartreuse skirt, duster, I think that's what they call these. Wire leader, we got wire rigged ballyhoo. The CUDA machines. We got sharp teeth. We'll break off mono real quick. That was on a planer, number 8 planer. Probably had us about 20 feet down in the water column. We got a lot of hits over these wrecks. We're about 20 miles out or so on the edge of Cobia Ledge. We're getting some bait, some grunts, and some blue runners. We did some trolling for about three and a half hours or so over NASCAR. That's what we call that area now, I guess. But we caught a few barracuda. Got a lot of hits. Didn't land that many into the boat. They were tripping and stripping. They were tripping our planer and stripping the bait off. We were pulling back, nothing but hooks. But nothing was hitting on the top, so the reaper rigs weren't really doing much. I mean, we caught one on the reaper rig, I think. I think the rest were on the planer. But it seemed everything was down a little bit lower, a little below 20 feet and below. That's where everything was at. The other day we were fishing, everything was at the top. But today it was a little different. But we caught 4 barracuda, so can't complain. Now we're, the winds have calmed down significantly. It's laying down, it's getting real nice out. So we're gonna get some bait, and then we're gonna run out about the 55 mile mark. We're gonna hit the Gulf Stream, see if we can't pull a couple drifts and get some big groupers, and see if we can't find a weed patch and get some mahi. Getting a little low on mahi in the freezer, so I need to stock back up. Anyway, we're gonna get some bait, and then we're gonna head on out there. Wish us luck. About 40 miles out-ish, somewhere around there. We're in 120 feet of water, and we still got a little ways to go, but there's a little area I wanted to check. One of my, I call them couch spots. Basically, when I'm at home at night, in the evening, watching TV with my wife and daughter, I'll be sitting there on my phone, on my Navionics app. If you don't have it, I recommend it. But Garmin Navionics has a lot of shaded relief of the bottom, so you can find bottom structure and reefs and rock piles and ledges and all sorts of stuff. And what I do is I just scroll around and zoom in, and I see a spot that looks like it'll hold life, and I just mark a waypoint on it, and then later on when I'm out here I go check it out. So that's what I'm doing now. Right now we're on our way out there to the Gulf Stream, and we're starting to catch up to the wind a little bit, so I figured it was a good time as any to slow down a little bit and check out one of my couch spots. And we're starting to see some weeds, which is a good sign. We'll start to see some weeds, we'll start to see some clusters of them, and then we can find some mahi, so I can get some mahi back in the freezer, so I can get my mom to make some mahi wontons. She makes Chinese food all the time, homemade egg rolls, homemade spring rolls and whatnot, and we have so much fish. And I was like, you know what, Mom, you need to make these things out of fish. She's like, what do you want to put in the wontons? We're like, mahi. Oh my God, best wontons you ever had in your life. Mahi wontons. So anyway, that's why I'm out here. Ooh, look, there's a good weed patch. Yep, they're starting to form. Good sign. But yeah, hopefully we're our goal today, fingers crossed, is to get some mahi and get some grouper. Because I haven't caught either of those in a couple weeks, so I'm going to. But it's looking beautiful out here right now. Wind is calming down. Actually, it's getting better and better. Today's gonna be a good day. I can feel it. Anyway, wish us luck. Come on, something. Good. Turn the motor on. Ah, big old snapper. Woo. Yeah, that's over there. All right. Got a big old snapper. Let's go ahead and vent him and get him back down. Ow, fuck. I just stabbed my toe. No. Are you all right? It's all good. Time to move out a little further. Y'all check this out. Look what the bottom looks like here. "275 feet of water, a lot of structure. It's like a mountain range down there. We're in the land of the giants, y'all." Okay. Nope. No, I'm good. Pull this thing out. The shark bands, Zeppelin. Pull the Zeppelin out. Zeppelin deployed. Remind me to bring the electric reel next time.
Yep. Coming now, huh?
Yeah, fingers crossed it's a grouper. Hey, you reel, I'll pull the line. There you go. That's better. Oh, I see something. I see color. Hallelujah. Grunt. That's still 4 miles down. Snapper. Is it? Yeah, I don't think it is. See, told you. Giant grouper, dude. Nice gag. Woo. Yeah, get the calf. Woo!
Heck yeah, bro.
Fucking teamwork makes the dream work. There, buddy. Whew. Y'all see that? Look at that. Man, that was worth all that work. Yeah, we got what we came for. Man, I'm ready to get the fuck out of this area. It's too fucking deep. Whew.
Dude, that is amazing, bro. That is amazing, man. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, bro.
What did it spit out?
No, it stinks like crap.
Oh, everything that was in its...
It looks like a parrotfish beak. You see the beak
Right?
on it?
Yeah. There's something big. Oh man, that's awesome, bro.
Heck yeah, dog.
All right. So y'all, if y'all caught that, it wasn't very graceful, but this right here is the Shark Band Zeppelin. As soon as we were hooked up, we weren't ready for it. Normally we're ready for it, but we've been, I don't know, we were ready on that side. We weren't ready on this side. But as soon as we were hooked up, we dropped this down on a tether, slid all the way to the bottom. That way, keep all the sharks away. That way we could take our time. Took forever for us to reel it up, and we didn't have to worry about any sharks because the Shark Band Zeppelin. So I've been using these things like crazy, and they've been working. Every time I use them, I don't see any sharks. Anytime I don't use them, I see sharks. So Shark Band Zeppelin for the win again. All right, let me show y'all what I got going on here. So right here, I got a Shark Band Zeppelin, and I got it on about I don't know, 3.5 foot tether hooked to a swivel. And what I do is I leave it sitting here ready for when I hook up. So I drop my weight, I drop I got a live bait here, and I got a nice 20-ounce sinker to deal with all this current. And I drop it down to the bottom. And turn that off. All right, on the bottom, I stick it in the rod holder. Now, I take my snap swivel that's hooked up to my Zeppelin, and I hook it right here. And as soon as I see I'm hooked up, I just drop it in, and it goes down to the bottom, and theoretically, it keeps the sharks away. Now, I say theoretically, but we've actually used it several times, and it worked. We just caught a big ass grouper, and it took us forever to reel that thing in because it was freaking heavy, and we were in super deep water with tons of current, and I was cranking, he was hand lining, I was hand lining, he was cranking, we were taking turns. It took us forever. And normally in a situation like that, you got to worry about sharks. And it probably took us 15 minutes to get that fish up, and we didn't see one shark. And there was a couple times we paused, messing with the gear buttons and everything, and we didn't have one shark come anywhere near our fish. So I can vouch for the Zeppelin. Everything we caught today, the Zeppelin was involved, and we haven't seen a shark yet. So I don't know, maybe we're not gonna see any more sharks. So Shark Band Zeppelin for the win. On here, just chumming up some sardine chunks, dropping them down, trying to bring some mangrove snappers and some Cubera snappers up to the top. We've done it a couple times here and it's worked. Hopefully it works today. It'll be a nice little finish to an awesome day. You got a piece out there on your hook?
Huh?
You got a baited hook out there?
Number 3.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Beautiful fish, bro.
Hell yeah.
Beautiful fish.
Oh, that's the Cubera.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Told you. And this is a shout out to my buddy Gabe, who said he ain't never heard of chumming chunks of sardines to get snapper, Cubera snapper, off the top. what I did, I used a little weighted hook, a little, I think it's a little 3/4 ounce or ounce or something like that. I'm not sure. It's not much. I put a little piece of sardine on there. I throw it out there. I chum the water, as y'all saw, with chunks of sardines, and eventually this is what I catch. Cabera snapper. Is this on? Yeah, it's on. Cabera snapper. Good eating right there. What you got, another grunt? Yeah. Yeah, in case y'all are wondering, this is the place where the Cabera snapper peed in Jerry's eye, or so he thought. If y'all haven't seen that video, you can go back and check. There's a short video where Jerry thought he got fish piss in his eye. We come to find out that's not how they do things. They actually pee through their gills, secrete some through their skin. Right? No, not the skin. Through the gills, and some through their anal gland. But they don't piss like humans do. Y'all gotta see the video. It was hilarious. So yeah, I'm just gonna cast that out there. Let it free line for a little bit, let it free spool. And then I'm gonna take some chunks of sardine and just chum the water. I had this old bag of sardines that was all rotten and thawed and frozen and thawed and refrozen and getting all gnarly. Perfect for chumming topwater snapper, mangrove snapper, Cabera snapper, even red snapper now. Red snapper is so heavily populated everywhere that you don't just find them just on the bottom anymore. You find them on the top, you find them in the middle, you find them everywhere. Hey, dude, you're on, I think, or you're getting smoked. Jerry's on. What you got, Jerry?
Oh,
No.
little mangrove, or a little Cabera.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. I know what you're having for dinner. Is that a Cabera or a mangrove?
This is a mangrove.
Hell yeah. That was a pretty successful day. We got a bunch of barracuda trolling, and then we went out about 50 miles to the Gulf Stream, and we got a big ass grouper. And then we came in a little bit to about the 35-mile mark and caught some mangrove snapper and some Cabera snapper. So we had a pretty good day. We got a lot of meat in the box. A lot of good eating fish. So it's about 6:30. We're gonna head on back. We got about 37 miles. So we got about an hour till we get back to the inlet. We're gonna catch the sunset in this video. But it was an epic day.